Okay, welcome to your December 9th, 2017. Today, I got some breaking news for you guys. Saturday morning here in New York City, and there's breaking news that the Yankees have traded for. Yes, there he is, Yankee fans. In the first major trade or transaction of the 2017 winter meetings, the Yankees apparently land Giancarlo Stanton, and now the reigning NL MVP will call the Bronx his home. We'll talk more about this. Who did they trade for? Who did they have to give up? Where is Stanton going to fit in the Yankees lineup and his plans? And are more trades coming? So here it is. And it's written here from CBS Sports, and it's reported that after he rejected trades to San Francisco and St. Louis, reigning MVP Giancarlo Stanton is reportedly heading to New York. They have reportedly agreed to a trade that will send Stanton to New York. According to John Heyman of FanRag Sports, Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic, and Joel Sherman of the New York Post, they have confirmed this. It's pretty much done. They wouldn't do this unless something at the last second falls off. This tells me they have a handshake deal, an agreement, word-of-mouth agreement, and until they file it with the Major League office, it will be confirmed officially. So you knew the club has confirmed the deal. Of course, well, they're going to probably wait until, I bet you that they will wait until, the Yankees will probably put out a press release today, and Monday they'll probably have a press conference introducing Giancarlo Stanton to the New York press and the New York fans. Stanton is 3 years into his massive 13-year, $325 million contract. And this is now, the Bryce Harper rumors, we'll address those in a second, which includes a full no-trade clause he used to block deals to the Giants and Cardinals. So the Yankees are stuck with him now if things go south. The Yankees were looking to move Stanton. And again, Miami, just when the Marlins, just when they start appearing to be on the cusp of becoming contenders again, they just, that franchise, they just build talent and then trade it away. They're becoming the modern day Montreal Expos. If for all you young fans who don't know, the Expos, which became the Washington Nationals. They used to do the same thing in the 80s and 90s. They used to build tremendous talent, right? Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez, Larry Walker, and I could name others, and they just would trade these players for nothing. Well, I don't know if the Yankees gave up nothing for this, but the Marlins are looking to move Stanton fresh off his 59 home run season. Yeah, Stanton went crazy last week, the second half of last year. Since he came up, he was always, his prodigious power was always well known, and it was his strikeouts that were a concern that prevented him from from reaching this level. And now the Yankees fans are dreaming of World Series number 28. Let's look at his contract. So there you have it. See, this is probably why the Marlins, moved Stanton, and now you see it makes sense. He made $14.5 million in 2017. So now the kicker, as these big, huge contracts are usually constructed this way, they are stacked. They are back end stocked, meaning they start off small, as you can see, and they increase as it goes. Teams do that just for this reason, you know. They don't know what their financial situation is going to be 2, 3, 4 years from the time of the signing the contract with a player. And also, if I'm a player, I mean, it's guaranteed money, but sometimes the money gets devalued, the dollar gets devalued. So 32 million is not going to be the same as 32 million in 2016, but enough for the economics lessons. So there you see it, and if you can see, he'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2029. So listen, the Yankees put their chips on this, and let's just quickly look at the stats. So there you see, he's always had the power. You see, 2010, it was his rookie year. He's always shown flashes of that prodigious power he's noted for. You see his slugging percentage. He is a home run machine. In Yankee Stadium, listen, even though Stanton can pull the ball, he'll get a few more home runs down the lines in left and right. He really started coming into his own in 2012 when he hit 37 home runs, 86 RBIs, and hit 290. That's impressive. Power hitter, you get a prodigious power hitter like this, and he hits 290. But this is where this is why maybe I don't like this trade for the Yankees. You see, the next year he slipped up a little bit. Bounced back in 2014, 288, 37, 105. Very good. He led the NL in home runs. Again, 2015, a little bit of injuries. 2016, didn't really, he only had 413 at-bats. And now, this year, finally, he put it all together. He led the NL in home runs, RBIs, slugging percentage. And he hit 281, 163 strikeouts. This was an all-time NL year. I mean, these are numbers unseen in the NL. I don't think I have the time to check it. This might be National League. Oh no, what am I saying? McGuire and Sosa broke the record. I'm sorry. Never mind that. So let's just look. Let's go over the trade. I'm trying to find who the Yankees gave in return. I can't find it. I guess it's still too early, but it's interesting to note that Derek Jeter, who is I guess is he the majority owner of the Miami Marlins, making his first really big splash. And if you get into the mind of Derek Jeter, did he think that this Giancarlo Stanton contract was just an albatross around his neck? You know, I mean, it's $325 million. $325 million. I don't care what city, what team, what sport, and it's for 13 years. This is a big commitment, and I just showed you the stats. Okay, really, let's look. Really, Stanton's had two really great years. Okay, could he put five or six more of those years up in Yankee Stadium out of that 13-year contract? Is he going to stay healthy? And here it is. The deal boasts an already formidable lineup, with Stanton set to join Aaron Judge and Gary Sanchez in the heart of the Yankees batting order. The trio hit a combined 144 runs in 2007. So now you have your 21st century murderer's row, I guess. It's a serious coup for the Yankees. Reportedly weren't interested until Stanton uses no trade clause to limit the Marlins' trade options, effectively backing a cash-strapped ownership group into the proverbial corner. Listen, it'll back any ownership into a corner. That's a lot of money, and it's a lot of years. Listen. How about he becomes owner? Why does he just take a stake in the Marlins franchise and becomes a minority owner, and he could give that contract to Derek Jeter? The Yankees, cash and stress, desire to remain under the luxury tax hold, so now the team would like to turn attention to adding its two true areas of need. Yeah, the Yankees need a needed starting pitching. Their offense isn't the problem. And yeah, where's Stanton going to play? Stanton's played all but one inning of his big league career in right field, who has never played a position other than right field in the majors. I don't know. Somebody's either going to move to left or DH. But I don't know. These players are pretty okay in the outfield. I think Judge is pretty good in right field in Yankee Stadium. They'll figure it out. But like I said, that murderer's row, that 21st century murderer's row, that's a lot of strikeouts. A lot of strikeouts. So while it remains to see how those two will line up together, defense is likely the least of the team's concerns given the duo's power-filled offense. Yeah, that's a lot of strikeouts in that lineup. I don't like that lineup now. Yeah, they're going to hit a lot of home runs. They're going to make up for a lot of mistakes. That's a lot of home runs. That's a lot of strikeouts, man. So let's look at Aaron Judge's stats. He had another guy monster year. So you got two guys now that will presumably hit back to back. I'm pretty sure. Probably Judge will hit fourth, and probably Stanton will hit fifth, backing him up. Or maybe they put Judge third and Stanton fourth. I would definitely bat Stanton behind Judge. I mean, at least Judge had 127 walks last year. I mean, nobody, the American League didn't want to pitch to him in the first half. They kind of started finding a hole in the swing in the second half. So you have Stanton, who led the National League in home runs with 59. Judge, who led the American League in home runs with 52. And he led in runs another big year. Again, the strikeouts. Listen, you can say what you want. The only thing, as the old manager of the Cardinals and Royals used to say, Whitey Herzog, speed and defense do not slump in baseball.